How's this matchup gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
なんかワクワクします。
Here we go. Let's see what these fighters have in store.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです。
Can't blame either of these fighters for not wanting to be stuck in that corner. Pressuring them in the corner.
どうなるどうなる？
Goes for the throw.
お、
Alright, let's see the damage here.
どうなる？
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be.
お、遊戯は。
Throws to get around their defense.
いやいや。
And the super activation. You can't forget the super for extra damage. It's there!
綺麗に決まりましたね。
That's what I like to see.
いやー、強い。強すぎるよ。でもまだわからない。
Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。
Fire the power wave.
どうするどうする？
It's electrifying. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Big throw.
慎重ですね。
Smart play with the throw.
ナイスナイス。
Gotta be careful. Out of there. Raises with the power wave. Just both KO.
ナイスナイス。かっこいい。
Player 1 dug in deep to get that move.
圧倒してましたね。すごい。
So what are our fighters planning in this opening round?
気合入ってますね。
Checks with the projectile. Nailed it. They're at risk of dangerous pressure. Gotta avoid this corner.
どうするどうする？
Neither of them willing to give up ground here. Yeah? Yeah? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is KO.
決まった。
Well read. Keep going.
いや、強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
いやー、どうなるんだろう。
Fire is a great word. Just like that.
いや、惜しいな今の。
Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
この感じは。ね、
It's a good spot to use the super.
あ、これかっこいいやつ。
The super arc connects and it's going to be the kill. It's there.
おお、しっかり倒しきりましたね。
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
次のラウンドが勝負ですね。まあ、全部勝負なんですけど。
Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here?
これはどっちも応援したいですね。
Oh, the thunder dash. Forget about that.
めっ
Focus.
ちゃ惜しい。豪快です。全然気が抜けませんね。
The throw connects. Player 2 is in a very good spot now.
いやー、一気に来るんじゃないですか、これは。
Ball flat into the guard break.
ちょっと何ですか今の。
More fuel on the fire. Hook him up.
なんかもうすごいことになってるよ。
The Wolf of Southtown is on the hunt and ready to show his fangs. My man's about to show everyone who runs this town. Let's loose a power wave. Close it in.
今の完璧。
What are they going to do? Crushes in. Pressure builds and they're just going to go for it with the super. Are you for real?
決まっちゃいましたね。
Player 1 is hot. I'm feeling it.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
These two have more beef than a barbecue in Texas. Let's see them duke it out.
どっちも強そうですね。
Let's see what they try and do here in this first round.
始まりましたね。
Goes for the throw.
すごい。
Goes for the fireball. They get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner.
どうなるどうなる？
Don't worry, it happens.
大丈夫大丈夫。
That's some big juicy damage on that counter. Bat it.
惜しい。
Carries the projectile. Uses uses the parry. Life lead opens up, takes a big gamble, and rips out a raw super.
これが SA 技ってやつですね。
It's backed into the corner with pressure building.
何か狙ってるんですかね、これは。ナイスナイス。二人ともやる気満々だ。頑張れ。
Old Fighter comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
うわ、逆転だ。
Give me more of that.
いや、強すぎません？すごい気迫みたいなの感じます。
Jumps in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone.
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね。
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump ins at this range. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Fires a power wave. Jumps up. Drive rush to keep it going. Raise it with the power wave. You know we paid to get in here, right?
もうね、本当に難しいんですよね。
Peppers him with the psycho whip. Nice parry. Medium kick hit. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here.
どうなるんですかね、ここから。
Nice. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of them.
これは強すぎですね。
A real test of nerves. It just bets.
どういうこと？これ。
Time that there's the drive impact. That's gonna lead to a juicy punish down. Turning it all the way up with the boot.
すごいことになってるよ。
Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be?
すごいですよですね。どっちも負けないで。
Blair's burning down. Closing it out.
決まったー。
Keep on the gas. You had your moments there.
なんかここまですごく一進一退できてるんで、次どうなるか本当に予想できないです。
Reads the jump in perfect. The clutch throw escape. Still plenty of time left.
心理戦にも
Throws him.
すごくいい。天才。
The throw connects.
今の完璧。
Connects with the throw.
今の完璧。いけるよ。集中集中。
The throw connects. Chucks a fireball to keep control of the space. What a smart throw.
すごくいい。天才。
Drive gauge on deck. What's the play? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player 2 is in a very good try to act quick, putting the cherry on top.
なんかすごい。
Absolutely gotta put him down. Use super to take the round. Down and out.
決まったー。
Player 2 is showing off $1 million smile now.
もうこんなの誰も勝てないよ。最強です。
Raises with the power wave. Tries to do something new and goes for the fireball. Didn't they hear the announcer yell fight?
なんか似合ってる感じですかね。わかんないけど。
That's some big juicy damage on that counter. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes?
あと少し。
Player 1 chases him down.
何か狙ってるんですかね。
KO.
おお。
Don't worry, we're just getting started here.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました。
Jump! This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have?
こっからこっから。
Scrapping it out up close. Heel rush. Parry. Smart play with the throw.
いやいや。
Experiencing burnout.
なんかこっちが緊張する。
Yo, here's a good spot to use the super.
いいですね。
Parry. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. The life remaining tells us that we're halfway through this round. They're going for the super arc?
やばい。
Hits them with the Buster Whoop for some snazzy damage. Jump! Reads the jump in perfect.
いいですね。
Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here.
この感じは
What a smart throw!
今の完璧。
A real test of nerves here. Time to test the reactions with impact. Peekaboo! Clutch parry. One chance here may end this round. Fires a power wave. So you're just gonna stand blink. Ooh, burnout activates.
いやー頑張れ。
Player 1 is in a very good spot now.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは。
Not a lot happening, but I'm sure there's a point. It just bets it all on the drive rush. It here.
すごいですそうですねどっちも負けないで
This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out.
よ名勝負
Don't get too down on yourself. Just change gears and adapt.
いやーどっちも頑張っててナイスファイトって感じでした
Raises with the power wave. Oh, more of that. Still early in the round.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Dangerous range here. If you're careless, any move with long recovery can get jumped in on for good damage. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be hard to escape.
どうなるどうなる
Drive gauge, this is going to hurt.
ヒヤヒヤします
Player 2 has used up all their drive. You can use a drive rush like that to keep control of the pressure.
いやーどうだどうだ
Spin some meter to add super damage to the combo.
うまい
Throws him. What's next?
ヒヤヒヤします
Fires a power wave. Hits it.
ナイスナイスかっこいい
Well read. Keep going.
いやー強い強すぎるよまだわからない
From up above. Gonna pay for telegraphing that jump in.
お
Both fighters want to establish themselves early on.
こっからこっから
Time to take this momentum and really run with it. Opts to continue laying on the pressure with the drive rush. Connects with the medium kick. They're backed up into the corner.
どうなるんですかねここから
Nice. Raises with the power wave. Goes for the drive rush. Adds some damage and flair with the super.
何これすごい派手でいいですね
Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. You know we paid to get in here, right?
もうねここ本当に難しいでしょうね
Time to burn out triggers. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a connects with the throw.
すごすぎ天才
Fires a power wave. Forward rush.
慎重ですね
Is it time for springs forward with the drive rush?
ヒヤヒヤします
Gotta be mindful of reach and jump drive rush. Impact squat. Why are they going in? Hang back. Add some damage and flair with that combo finishes it.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Man, I could watch these two fight each other forever.
めっちゃいい試合でしたまたこんな戦いが見たいです
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
なんかワクワクします
Ready for a beatdown.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen?
かっこいいとこ見たいです
Anything that happens early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight.
ここからどう攻めるんですかね
Will they hit, whip, charge in? Tricky territory here. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. Player 2 needs to be cautious with drive gauge. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 is working with less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. And they scrape together a final push. Throws a fireball here. Hey-o!
お
Give me more of that.
おいや強すぎませんすごい気迫みたいなの感じます
No worries about that.
いや惜しいな今の
Charges forward. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they build on this?
このまま押し切るんでしょうか
Nice.
2人ともやる気満々だ
Fires a power wave. Drive in. Now we're getting somewhere.
めっちゃ惜しいどんまいです
Gotta be mindful of reach. Reads the jump in perfect.
いいですね
KO.
綺麗に決まりましたね
Try to shake it off. Let's go.
なんかこう魂のぶつかり合い的なものを感じました
Throw's not gonna reach. Jump. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Quick medium post. Jumps in. Clutch, anti-air.
すごくに天才
Connects with the throw. Getting up close, links it. Plenty of help, throws him. The offensive assault just keeps going. Here comes the corner pressure.
いやー一気に来るんじゃないですかこれは
Still a chance, but they gotta do it.
こっからどう行くんでしょう
Oh, burns out.
危ない危ないでもまだいける
The super hit, it's gonna be enough to kill. They are done.
うわー決まっちゃいましたね
Mine.
Okay, on to the next.
めっちゃいい試合でしたまたこんな戦いが見たいです
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
かっこいいとこ見たいです
Who'll gain control of the match in the early going?
どちらが先に仕掛けるんですかね
Still slugging it out here. Denied up top. Shows the overhead. Can they utilize the corner? There's a corner switch. Good stuff, but they gotta keep it up.
大丈夫大丈夫どうなる
See, that's how it's done.
ナイス
Alright, smart play to stop the opponent there. Oh my, KO!
決まった
That's what I like to see.
ーいやー強すぎるよでもまだわからない
Holds out with the block. Fires a power wave. We're just getting started here. We'll take control.
心理戦にも注目していきたいです慎重ですね
Is it time for the mix-up? Big opportunity coming. Playing nice? Looking for a chance. Time to take this momentum and really run with it. A parry? They got the meter for a drive impact. Gets out of there with the back down. Looking winded, burnout changes the game. Why are they going in? Opts for the critical arm. She bets the board, and you wager your life, Shiranui Embu Arasakura. Look at the damage! More fuel on the fire. Hook 'em up.
ナイスナイス
Looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super. You're done.
決めてったナイ
Player 2 is showing them what's good.
ス強すぎすごい勢いでした
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready.
ビシバシやり合ってるところが見たいです
Knockdown.
うまい
Starts off zoning with fireball. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this rate.
どうだ
Holds out with the block. And tech the throw. Blocks the jump in. We've reached the midway point of the round and both fighters are at about even life.
どうなる
Shoots off a fireball up close.
いやいや
Nice block on the overhead. KO.
決着ですね
Give me more of that.
いやー強すぎるよでもまだわからない
Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital.
一瞬の油断が命取りですよね
Player 2 has grabbed the lead. Time to settle in and control the pace. Juicy opportunity now in the corner.
どうなるんですかねここから
They've got the meter for a drive impact. There's a change of sides. That's what we want. Pounces on that mistake with the impact for the punish count. Point blank opts for the critical arc. This is going to hit for a critical arc. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Why are they going in? Hang back. Anti-air.
今の完璧
Looking for the definitive end to this round with the level 3 super. Closes it out.
おおしっかり倒しきりましたね
Player 2 is showing time in the lab pays off.
圧倒してましたねすごい